All right, so I know this is a little bit of a different kind of video for the channel, but I thought it would be fun to do something besides just reactions. We actually used to do a lot of different types of videos on this channel, but it has been a while and I kind of miss it. So I wanted to have a little chat about my current obsession, Love and Deepspace.
I'll twist your words on purpose and use them to catch you.
You probably already know that I am completely obsessed with this game, from the reactions, all of the shorts, and the fact that I literally just talk about it all the time now. And Caleb's birthday month just ended. And this was the first time that I feel like I really got to celebrate one of the guys' birthdays. Silas's birthday just passed, and even though he is like my main, it was just a really bad time. I wanted to do more for Silas's birthday, but I didn't really get to. I did pull on the card and everything, and I got it, and I loved it, and it was all very cute, but I just didn't get to really celebrate it in like an IRL kind of way. So since Caleb is my second favorite guy, I definitely wanted to make sure that I celebrated his birthday. So first the trailer dropped and it was so adorable. We all loved it, but we all also noticed one small thing, a candy tin. I immediately recognized this candy tin. I knew I had seen it somewhere, and so did everyone else because it just went viral and basically sold out everywhere. Like I said, I knew I had seen it somewhere and it was at my local grocery store. So we immediately decided to run all over town to see if we could find these candies. I did find some at the store that was near me, but it wasn't the exact one. So I got the sour lemon, which of course was very important because the candy Caleb tries in the trailer is the lemon flavor, and he's honestly such a baby about it.
Lemon flavored.
These are not really sour at all, but in the trailer, MC gives Caleb the mixed fruit version of these candies. And so I really wanted that specific tin, but unfortunately I was not able to find it in the tin version. I did, however, find it in this jar so I could try all the different flavors. Also in this jar, there is an apple flavored candy. It's a green apple flavor and it is so good. It's my favorite one, but there wasn't very many. So I'm already almost out of them. I'm going to have to find more of these. I love hard candy. So I was very excited to get all of these candies. I definitely got too many though. I think I got a little overzealous because we were going to all the different stores looking for the specific tin, and I ended up buying like one from each store, and I think I have like 6 tins of this candy. So in addition to the ones I already showed you, I also got fruity orange, wild berry drops, sour cherry drops, and another sour lemon drop because I just thought these tiny tins were so cute. Literally hundreds of pieces of candy that I now have to try to figure out how to eat because Dustin doesn't really like hard candy, so it's all up to me. I think I'm gonna have to give some away. Really quick, I do want to talk about the card itself because I was lucky enough to get it in like the first tin pull, which never happens for me. It was so cute and so sweet, and I loved the relationship building in this card. It is really the moment where I feel like Caleb and MC both go from being friends who definitely have feelings for each other to accepting the fact that they both really have feelings for each other and they want something more. MC especially. Caleb knew. But my favorite moment of the card was the hand moment. I even made a short specifically about this moment because there is a part in the card where MC is kind of coming to the realization that she wants more with Caleb. She's in her room and she's thinking it over and she's like, I don't want the night to end like this. I need to go back out there. And so she uses the candy tin as an excuse and she goes out there to give it to him, and he knows, he already knew she was gonna come out of that room, and he is there waiting for her, and she gives him the tin, and then she's not quite sure how to express, I think, what she is wanting. So she starts to leave. And in that moment, he grabs her wrist and it shows a close-up of his hand on her wrist, and he slightly lets go of her wrist as a way, I think, to make sure she didn't really want to leave the room. And once she stops and doesn't keep walking, he knows, okay, she really wants to stay. And he re-grabs her wrist and pulls her towards him. And this just slight little communication, like silent communication, was just so good. It really reminds me of like the hand moment in Pride and Prejudice, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's just that like, oh, that yearning, you know? know, like that's what the hands show really, the yearning. So obviously I loved the whole event and the card itself. It was the perfect way of starting his birthday month. So I'm in Los Angeles, and lucky for me, there were some actual Caleb events happening around the city. The first event being a billboard at the Grove, and unfortunately this was only running for one day on his actual birthday, and I was not able to make it. So I was really sad about that. They also did this for Silas's birthday, but I didn't find out until after. So eventually I hope I can make it to this. I hope they keep doing it for every birthday. It seems like they're going to. So I will make it to one of these for one of the guys' birthday eventually. Then there was a Caleb Day photo booth event that was announced. And because I missed the billboard, I was like, I am not missing this. There were 4 that were supposed to be in my area that said they should have the Caleb Day photo frame, but unfortunately the booths were not fully updated and they didn't have it. And I went back multiple times checking to see if it was there, and it wasn't. And I ran all over town trying to find the Caleb Day photo frame because I was like, I have to do this. I really wanted to so bad. And finally, on like the last day, I was shopping in Little Tokyo with a friend, and it just so happened that there was a booth there too. And I went in and they had it. They actually had the photo frame. I was so excited. I didn't have any of my props or anything that I wanted to have for the photo because it was kind of spontaneous. I had forgotten that they said that there was one in Little Tokyo. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do it anyway because I have to have this photo. I don't know what it is, but these things make me so nervous. I never know what to do, the timer. Also, there was like a line of people waiting. There were people already in the photo booth when I got there, so I had to wait, and then a line started forming after me, and I was like, oh my God, I just want to check and see if this Caleb Day frame is here and take a few pictures really quick. And so I did it. I was very nervous. I never know what to do. It makes me nervous just talking about it, but I got my photo and I really loved how it came out. Oh, also the design for the photo frame is so adorable. It was done by Yaya Prince, so definitely check them out. I did want to mention that this was hosted by Lads Fan Events. They also did the billboard, and I'm just so grateful that they are doing these events around everywhere. I mean, this photo booth was like a global thing, so that's pretty crazy. And they were super informative and apologetic when they found out that some of these booths weren't updating, which isn't even something they can really control. So like the billboards, I really hope this is something they continue doing because it was just such a fun experience. I did do some shopping while I was in Little Tokyo for Caleb's birthday because there is an awesome store out there called Soragumi that has a lot of Love and Deepspace stuff. Unfortunately, there's not a ton of Caleb's stuff yet, but there was some stickers, and then there was a wall scroll that I also really regret not getting. But there was a lot of Silas stuff, so I did get some of those things. I know, it was supposed to be for Caleb's birthday, but you know, Silas is my main. However, I did end up ordering some Love and Deepspace mystery packs, and I had major Caleb birthday luck because in the pack, the first thing I saw was this little freebie, which is a cute little Caleb photo card. I love it so much. And then for my mystery button, I got Caleb. I was hoping for Silas or Caleb, and I got Caleb. I feel like his birthday month gave me the luck, and it's so freaking pretty. I love how it's like holographic. It's just like the design is so nice. And then I got mystery cards, and I got a Caleb card. I really wish I had gotten more Caleb or Silas in this pack, but I was glad that I at least got one. I got a ton of Xavier, and then I ordered more, and I got a ton of Raphael, which his myth trailer did drop on Caleb's birthday, which is kind of crazy of Infold. I was like, geez, you can't even give him his day. We're like, it's Caleb's birthday. Also, here's Raphael's myth. What's going on? And lastly, I got this little Caleb plushie. I think it's super cute, but I am having a hard time finding clothes for it. So I think I'm gonna be on the hunt for another Caleb plushie too. So that is how I spent Caleb's birthday month. And honestly, I had so much fun. I am really glad that I got to do all of this. Like I said, I was kind of sad that I didn't get to do more for Silas's birthday, and I can't wait to do even more for the next birthday. I think Zane is next. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have been making a ton of Lads content recently, and I think I just decided to embrace the obsession. And it's been so nice becoming a part of the community and just meeting so many great people through this game. I also saw Emmy Richu making videos about Love and Deepspace, and I love them so much. And it's really just inspired me to want to celebrate these events in real life even more. But I think I have yapped enough about Caleb's birthday and Love and Deepspace for now. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you did to celebrate Caleb's birthday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!